NFTs, investing, but how the hell do you make money?
Hello humans, and welcome to another episode of Gen X Gamer. That's right, the video game show that is not hosted by an annoying e-beggar. There is no Patreon, no super chats. That's right, we just talk about the games we love and how fun it is to hoard them, collect them. Now, with that said, let's get ready for the show. On today's episode, this show is intended for mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello humans, and welcome to another episode of Gen X Gamer. Okay, we're going to talk investing. Shiba Inu is up. Oh yeah. It's up after the 300% profit we made. So for those of you who invested in that way back when we started talking about it, we are up again, and that's a good thing. You know, one of the reasons I wanted to start talking about this on the channel is because a lot of America and a lot of gamers live paycheck to paycheck, right? And you guys have seen this. You guys have seen this on YouTube, where guys are saying, I have to wait till my next paycheck to buy X game or this and that. I mean, I've done it myself, right? And one of the best things to do is just to have the money ready, right? To have extra money at your disposal to spend on your hobby. Now, if your hobby is video games, great. But if it's video games and investing, maybe you can make a little bit of cheddar with the knowledge that you have from gaming, right? And this is the whole purpose of this series, okay? So I'm going to give you today is a couple of things. One of them is NFTs that will most likely make you hundreds and thousands of dollars, okay? Cheddar, money, right? That's what I'm talking about. This is knowledge that you already have. And I'm going to take you through the process on how I'm figuring these things out, because it's actually very easy. I don't have any special knowledge that you don't have. The only difference is I'm paying attention to the market, so I know exactly when I'm going to buy in. All right? So we're going to talk about the NFTs that are making the most amount of money. We're going to talk about free money, which is my favorite kind of money, right, on Coinbase. And we're also going to talk about investing. A lot of people ask me, hey, investing wise, I'm interested in it, but I don't want to do it. I don't want to actively do it. I don't understand it. I wish it was easy where I just put the money in and somebody else figure it out. I got you there too, all right? So let me break it down for you. First, let's talk NFTs. NFTs, I've explained to you what they are. You know, and one of the good things about the conversation that got started with the Intellivision Amico is that we started talking about investing. You know, good, bad, whatever, it got the conversation started with the games. Once they were announced on the blockchain, you know, regardless of what you think about the company, the idea is a good idea, okay? Not everybody's going to be wrong about everything all the time, right? And that, in all fairness, wasn't their original idea. They're the only ones who actually, you know, put a game out that said they were going to do it, because they're still not out. Somebody can still beat them to the punch, right? But as far as, you know, a physical product being tied to an NFT, they're the first ones to announce it. But this is going to happen in the real world, and it's going to happen, okay? It's going to happen to very successful companies. Major, and I mean major developers right now are working on NFT technology. But what's going to be the difference in NFTs? Well, there's going to be a couple of them. The problem with NFTs that are being developed for, let's say, in-game play, in-game transactions, is that they require a lot of programming. And I mean a lot, right? So the cost for them is a lot higher. How can companies benefit of the NFT market like images do without putting out all that programming for using them in-game? Or that type of game, say Fortnite or, you know, Call of Duty, whatever. Very easy. You do it in card games. And first, let me start off with a dark horse here. One company that has been famous for having prices that always rise is Atlas. Specifically, the Shin Megami Tensei Persona series. Those are through the roof. Atlas in general has always been a company that has produced very few games, and that's why they're so valuable. If you look at the Atlas lineup through the years per game, they're one of the most high-valued collectible companies in the world. And it's specifically because they have games that people want and very limited runs. That's the gist of it. They just didn't produce enough. As a matter of fact, most of the games that are the most expensive were not that popular or that great. They actually make up the bulk of the most expensive games in my collection. But if they take it to the NFT market, and they have done cards before, the Shin Megami Tensei series did a card game before. All these people would have to do is print NFTs of their images and make a playing card game on the internet, and you're done. You would have a rabid fan base, right, looking for these images that are willing to pay top dollar for their favorite characters. And if we know Atlas, we know that it's going to be a limited run. So as far as major companies making NFTs, they would be my dark horse. They really would, because they would fly under the radar, that it would eventually put it out. And as soon as they put it out, let me tell you, you got to hit those packs right away. I know I will, right? As soon as they come out, boom, I'm there, because I know that in every other pack, I'm going to find something that is worth hundreds and hundreds of dollars to somebody else. Even if I pay $80 for the pack, what's $80 when you're going to make $300? Where else are you going to get that kind of return? You're not. You can put your money in the bank and it's just going to sit there staring at you, giving you 0.3%. Which isn't shit, right? With inflation, you're actually losing money. So you have to make your money work for you. And this is one of the companies that are on my radar, because I know with that fan base, I'm going to make that money. Right. Number 2, let's talk about making free money. I gave you one, and I'll give you a side note here of other ways that you can make money. And one of my favorite ways to make money is free. I love free money. And people ask me about crypto, what's the easiest way, yada, 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 right? They're not familiar with it. They would like to dabble in it. But of course, dabbling in something for free is always better. It really, really is. Right? In Coinbase, with Coinbase, what you can do is, once you have the app and sign up, is you can take these courses, videos, whatever you want to call them, learning about the particular crypto that they're offering. Once you do, they'll give you $1 for every video that you watch and take a small test that you can't fail, by the way. You can't fail these tests. They'll give you $1 worth of the coin for watching these videos. Okay, I made $38 free dollars in crypto, including $10 of free Bitcoin when I signed up. Okay, so altogether, from the start of this, when I first started this, I think I invested $100, and by the time I was done and everything was in there, the only thing I bought was Shiba Inu. I think it went up to like 250, and that's because Shiba went up. But those $38 were free. Now I have other exchanges. I got this one because I was getting, $10 free Bitcoin, which is also great. So altogether, when it was all said and done, if I just took it at dollar value at that moment, I made $48 for free. All right, and at any point, eventually you could sell those, and if you want to turn those on for games, go ahead. But it would be better to hold them. That's just my opinion. But again, it's free money. Nothing beats free. All right, so let's go to NFT number 2. NFTs, especially when it comes to images, and that's what we're looking at. Like I said before, when it comes to images, it's easier to make, but you don't have to make in-game content. You don't. It's harder to make in-game NFTs. It takes more money to make. Those NFTs are going to be more expensive because they take more money to produce. Excuse me. So, which one am I talking about? I'm talking about a card game that has a rabid fan base, and that is Magic the Gathering. That's right. Magic the Gathering. All they have to do is print these cards. You already have physical cards that are worth a lot, and I mean a lot of money. And one of the reasons I got familiar with this game is because I was a driver in the west side of LA for Lyft for a number of years, and I would take people to these events in the valley, and I was just surprised by the amounts of money these people would talk about that they were spending on these cards. And, I was thinking, man, that's a lot of money, right? Now, can you imagine this fan base going over to the NFT market? Let's say these packs come out at $80, $100. It would be nothing once you get one special card that is worth hundreds of dollars to somebody putting the deck together. That is just printing money. When this company does this, and let me tell you, they should do it fairly quickly, so keep your eyes out. Keep your eyes out, because this NFT, whether you're a fan of the franchise, the game or not, it's meaningless. All I'm saying is these NFTs are going to be worth money, a lot of money to people, and they should be one of the most successful launches in NFT history by far. I mean, it's not even going to be close. So if you're looking to buy NFTs to invest in the future, that is one of them that you should really keep on the radar, because that's going to pay you. That will pay you. If you just buy and hold, that's all you have to do, specifically the rare cards. All right, what else did I want to touch on before I hit the number one NFT? Oh, okay, investing. A lot of people have asked me, what's the easiest way to invest, right? I'm interested in investing, but I don't want to be trading every day like you. I don't want to be on Robinhood or whatever app and just staring at the phone, seeing my money go up or go down, and then I'm losing my lunch because I lost $50 in that one day. Well, what are the easiest way to do it, guys, is Acorns, okay? Acorns, and it's a very simple principle, and again, this is just for beginners, guys. If you guys are familiar, great. So these are all layman explanations. Acorns, what it does, it rounds up to the nearest dollar of any purchase that you make in a particular bank account or in a particular card, and takes that money, right, and invests it in the stock market for you. It's very simple. It's sort of like when you go to Taco Bell and they say, "Sir, would you like to round up for the nearest dollar to help the children?" Or they do that at Panda Express. "Can you round up, to the nearest dollar to help the children's whatever?" I look at them dead in the eye, and I say, "Absolutely not." And I'll say, "What about the children? What about the children?" It's a scam. You know what they do? They take that money and they donate it for you, right? But they take the tax break. You get nothing. Don't fall for that. Don't fall for that. Hey, if you want to give to charity, there's some Amico games on eBay for sale that you can buy, and they're going to charity. But yeah, it's one of the easiest things to do. Now, this account pays better once you cross the $3,000 mark, and I know that seems far away, but trust me, it is not. In 1 year, I can tell you myself, in 1 year, between the monthly donation, because you can also donate a monthly amount, say $10, $20, whatever, plus your spare change, I grew in 1 year about $863 just using the accounts that I had linked there to pay for expenses. It is very simple to do. So it doesn't take a long time, and the beauty of this is that you don't have to stare at it. You just set it and forget it. Whatever you want to donate. You want to donate $5 to yourself a month. You want to donate $5 to yourself a week, every 2 weeks, it doesn't matter. It keeps on rounding up, and every $5, I think every time it crosses $5, it takes that money from your account and puts it into your investing account. That way you just set it and you forget it. Nothing could be easier. And I think it was started by Ashton Kutcher, right? So to my friends that have been asking me, to get into the stock market, but they don't really want to be trading on the daily, that's one of the easiest ways to do it. And one of the reasons I'm sharing this is because, again, you've seen it so many times. You've seen it so many times on YouTube where people are buying video games that are living paycheck to paycheck. They say, "Oh, I wish I could buy this, but I got to pay my insurance. I wish I could buy that, but I got to do that." Make your money work for you. Have that little side partner there hustling with you on the side, and making that money. I mean, we all do, sometimes wait for this or that, the other to buy a game. Maybe we have a major expense, but it's always nice to have a backup. And if you do that, it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter really what amount of money you're putting into investing. you know, in a few years, you're going to see some real returns. All right, guys, and my number one NFT that is going to be worth thousands, and I'm predicting this right now, like Nostradamus, thousands, is going to be Pokemon. That's right, guys. Can you imagine the Pokemon Go crowd getting NFTs that are actually worth money? If you think people were out there freaking chasing water fountains and establishments and shit when it's just imaginary shit, what do you think is going to happen when you have, you know, Pokemon cards that are actually worth thousands and thousands of dollars? What do you think is going to happen? It's a no-brainer. You know, I myself would just set $1,000 aside just to buy $1,000 worth of NFTs, because of all the packs that I get, I just need 3 or 4 cards that are worth money, and I know my investment is going to come back to me many times over. Shiba Inu hitting Robinhood is going to be huge. So everything that I've left there that's gained, you know, more value now, I'm going to leave up there until at least then. Because if that thing hits Robinhood, that altcoin is going to go to the moon. Let me tell you that. So those are the things I'm looking at. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for liking me, all the comments. Once again, guys, if you guys want to help out the kids, remember the eBay auction is up there. Whether you love them or hate them, if you want to just buy the game to destroy it, it's up to you. It's your money. But hey, I gave you some tips. There's some free money there. Go get your bag.
New videos every weekend and whenever I feel like it. Oh yeah, almost forgot. Ring that bell.